Excellent. Yeah, my name is Mert.
Matt, turn your mic on.
I know. What? I felt it. Is there a button?
Yes.
All right, from the top, everybody. Bam, bam, two, six, five. Good, you? Excellent. Hell yeah. Give it up for yourselves. This is awesome. This is pretty sweet. I never thought I'd enjoy watching improvisers listen to music so much. Oh, it was good. Give it up for Charlotte. That was awesome. That was great. I'll tell you what, hey, puking in your own retainer is a good move because it's better than puking in someone else's retainer. Okay? That's pretty rough. You guys, you already raised $2,000. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I tucked in my shirt. Okay, I'm well rested. I'm well rested. Do we have any morning people in the house? Any morning people? Yeah, thank you. Okay. All right. Do we have any night owls? Huh? Okay. Maybe some of you are more like me, which means you're a morning person and a night owl. Oh yeah. Which also means you're an addict. Okay. You're an addict. But addicted to what? Who's to say, okay? Who's to say? Probably a lot of things. Probably a lot of things. I, for one, am glad that dry January is over. Dry January, the 1 month a year where everyone picks to stop drinking. I treat dry January a little differently, okay? Because I'm sort of an empath, so I feel bad for the beer, you know? The beer doesn't know about time, all right? It's just like, well, why does nobody call anymore? Nobody wants to hang out with me anymore, right? So each January, I drink double, okay? Just to let beer know I got its back, okay? Budweiser is like, this one's for you. I'm like, no, man, this one's for you. And this one's for you. You're the champagne of beers. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So I am single. And my therapist says I need to talk to women more, so I'll be seeing her twice a week. It's a bold strategy. I said, okay, but by the end of this, one of us is gonna love me, okay? And spoiler alert, it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. That's why I'm here. Do your homework, okay? Some people think that joke is about me trying to get my therapist to love me. It's not, because she already does. And I have a crush on my physical therapist, okay? Get it right. Get it right. No, I am single, but there's still hope, okay? I still got hope, because I read the... No, I didn't read. I saw a commercial the other day. I saw a commercial that said one person on this planet, one person every 14 minutes falls in love on eHarmony. Huh? One person, not two. eHarmony, I thought it took two to tango, right? Weird. They could have just said one couple every half hour, but they're like, no! It needs to be fast, okay? People need to fall in love now. It's fast, they need it now, they need it now, okay? This is eHarmony, it's on the internet, it's got an E in front of it, so they know it's on the internet. Just like email, okay? This is fast love. The people on eHarmony don't have that much time. Because they're looking for love, people, okay? That's why, exactly. Heck yeah, I'm still single, baby. Hey, any questions about that? Any questions? I am an actor, yeah. And believe it or not, I've been on strike for over 10 years. Pretty good. One of the fun parts about acting is you get to see like how people see you, like what they think you when you walk in a room. And throughout the years, I've been asked hundreds of times where my accent is from, because I sound like an idiot. And I've gotten sick of it, right? So when they ask me, they go, where's that accent from? I say, California. And it works because then they regret talking to me. That's good. acting's tough. A lot of my actor friends say I should move out to Utah because there's a lot of demand there for people who look like Jesus to play Jesus, right? And I don't mind being told I look like Jesus because it reaffirms that he was white. No, it's fine. I actually don't believe in Jesus or white people. They're both sort of not all there. Right, hell yeah. We're breaking down everything tonight. Everything excellent. As an actor, though, I'm entering what I'm calling my Ron Howard phase. Do you know who Ron Howard is? Excellent. Yes. I'm entering my Ron Howard phase because I'm doing a lot more directing, and I'm also rapidly going bald. See, yeah, you don't agree with me. Well, to those who don't agree with me, I invite you to join me in the shower, okay? And then I'll be like, feast your eyes, and then who will look like an idiot? But no, it's funny, I'll text my friends, be like, man, my days are numbered, I'm going bald. And they're all like, welcome to the club, you'll get used to it, right? And I'm like, I hear you, you're right. But my going bald is a little different than you're going bald, okay? You had a receding hairline since high school. I was featured in a magazine called Boys, 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 Boys. This is true, right, Dad? Yep. True. They called me Skinny Fabio, okay? Going bald's a little different for me. Like I'm saying, I might have to move to the countryside so I can go bald with Grace. That's my friend, she's also going bald. Have I started yet? Have I? We'll get going anytime. We'll get into the meat of it, right? Well, they say you should talk about something you care about, something that gets you emotional, right? And I don't care about much, but I'll bring up something that really grinds my gears, okay? Not that phrase, that's something else. But let me ask you this. What do you think about people who frame puzzles? What do we think, huh? Yeah, okay. Do we have any puzzle framers in the house? Any proud puzzlers? Yes? Would you mind sharing? Tell me about the puzzle.
And it's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I got nothing to say to that. You framed Frida Kahlo. All right, you put that on, and I got nothing to say about that, because also, all I know is her name and what her face looks like. Yes, framing puzzles, it's interesting, okay? Let's pull the room. Clap it up if we're pro framing a puzzle. Heck yeah. I get it, right? I get it. You finish that puzzle, and you're like, well, that was fun, but I'm never doing that again. Especially not that same puzzle, right? Strange. All right, now clap it up if you're anti-framing a puzzle. Okay, we're back in the room. Okay, yes. See, all right, hey. I'm not here to say framing a puzzle is right or wrong, but I am here to say it's not art, okay? Because not once have I been at a museum looking at a painting and been like, nice. Too bad it's not a puzzle. Now there is an exception. If you frame a puzzle of already set art, that could still be art. So Frida is good. Frida's good. Brought you along, perfect. But there is one time I think it's okay to frame a puzzle, and that's if you intend to give it as a gift to someone you don't like. Because the only thing worse than framing a puzzle is framing a puzzle or having a framed puzzle that you didn't do. That's just embarrassing, right? A framed puzzle is like a participation trophy that you give yourself and put on your own wall because you're proud of how you spend your time. People do it, it's crazy. My dad's been retired for 4 years and he's framed 12 puzzles. Framed 12 puzzles. He's even got one that's framed, but it's not on the wall yet. He doesn't have any space for it. He's like, I don't know where to put it. I'm like, well, how about you put it right back in the box? Maybe be proud of something else. Like your son. He's going bald, he doesn't have long. Hell yeah. No, my dad is here tonight. Give it up for my dad. I do that every time, and he hates it. Perfect. Yes. No. And now to move on. Yeah. No, I had a bit of a tough time growing up because I grew up in a family. Anybody else? Just me? Now, growing up in a family, it was cool, it was supportive. Like my grandma, bless her heart, every year she sends me $15 on my birthday, right? $15, which is great, but it's also the nicest way to tell someone they're not worth 20. That's true. $15, that's half a sandwich, right? Half a sandwich. My grandpa, he'll give me a lot of his old stuff, and I love it. I do. He recently gave me his cool guy jacket, you know? It's a members only jacket. Yeah, we know these jackets? Excellent. Yeah, he's no longer a member. Which means it's a remembers only jacket. No, you're right, sir. That is a genius joke. You're right. That is the smartest joke ever. You are correct. You're right. That is just a phenomenal joke. Right, Dad? Just kidding. You don't have to answer. Just kidding. Just kidding. I did do well in school. You know, a lot of people would disagree with that, but I'm out now, so I can say it. Hey, I did good in school. I did freaking good. I crushed it. And I'm serious when I say this, but my favorite subject was recess. Heck yeah. Sure, yeah, give it up for recess. Yes. We love recess. We love it. I love it. You know, they start you out with 2 recesses. 2 recesses, 2 times you get to go out, sit on the monkey bars, jump off the swings, have a good time, and then come back all sweaty. Right? 2 times, and then they break it down to 1. And then by 6th grade, there's none. Which is crazy, all right? First, they hook you on phonics, all right? And then they hook you on recess just to take it away. Man. And if you love recess and get addicted to recess, the only place you can go once you're out of school to get more recess is?
Drugs.
Prison! You're on the right path. You're on the right path. That's what the system does, I tell you. The system. School, phonics, drugs, prison, recess. Red Rover, don't let me come over. I'm after that recess. After that recess. Is this it? Heck yeah. Excellent. You guys are awesome. This has been a fun time. I'm gonna close out with some jokes that I like to say they tickle me, okay? They tickle me because you might laugh, but all the while you're like, why and when does it stop? Did you know the original name for the restaurant Five Guys Burgers and Fries was Guys? I want to open up a pastry shop in a hospital, call it Donut Resuscitate. Need a sweet treat right there. It's a good idea. People think I'm rich because my face screams wealth. Wealth! This one's more of an introduction. Hi, my name is Christopher Baseball. No relation. A thinker, I guess, a thinker. If hurt people, do short people? How come a garage sale is 1 letter away from being a gay rage sale? Words, huh? I work at the library, and I hate it. Right? I tried quiet quitting, and they promoted me. I recently made love to a veggie burger, and trust me, you cannot tell the difference. And